So sorry for the long wait, but I'm finally moving along with requests to see more of my ancient Egyptian dogs. If you didn't know, I did my master's thesis on depictions of ancient Egyptian dogs, and I have a collection of over 509 images. So comment below what number between 1 and 509 you want to see. And I have almost 30 requests going, so it might take a long while to get through them all, but I do save all the numbers that I use. So this, I believe, is part 13 of Dogs of Ancient Egypt. In one of my previous videos, I talked about dog number 324, which was depicted on the outer wall of the tomb of Sirenput I. So now let's look at dog number 325, which is depicted on another outer wall of the same tomb. Here's a little recap of the tomb owner named Sirenput I. He was the governor of Elephantine during the 12th dynasty reign of Senuseret I, approximately 1972 to 1928 BCE. He was also the overseer of the priests of Satet and foreign lands. Now, Elephantine is located at the very, very south of Egypt and borders the nation of Nubia, so Sirenput would sometimes be the pharaoh's trading agent between the two countries. His tomb is located in Qebet el-Hawa, which is in the ancient Egyptian burial ground used from the Old Kingdom, and it is near Elephantine and the modern city of Aswan. The tombs here are mostly directly cut into the hillside and feature large courtyards attached to these rock-cut rooms, and then there is then an undercraft shaft tomb where the actual burial takes place. Sirenput's tomb had 6 rock-hewn columns in the courtyard and then 3 different rooms in his tomb. As I mentioned in the last video about dogs 324, these 2 dogs are on the left side of the doorway, and number 325 is located on the right side of the doorway. This dog is similar to the Saluki hound on the other side of the entrance of the tomb. Remember, the Saluki hounds have the long legs, lop ears, and usually a long sloping tail, but this dog actually has a slightly curled tail. I know it's hard to see, but the first dog that you see, the corgi type dog, the kind of Saluki type dog that we see here on the left side of the tomb entrance, and number 325, they are almost identical, which makes me think that this is probably a real dog that Sirenput I owned. When they're depicted twice in multiple places in these tombs, those tend to make me feel like there is some actual connection, rather than just the act of drawing a dog to kind of embody the characteristics of a dog. Strong, fighter, loyalty, some of the things like that is some of the reasons why you might just draw a dog on your tomb wall to kind of represent those kind of qualities. Pause to look at all of the numbers for all the different time periods of ancient Egypt if you want to see a dog from that period.